How is everybody doing? Welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to be going over Tiny Tina's Wonderlands in general, as well as go over things I believe should be added for some quality of life changes that generally I think will make the game that much better. Real quick, drop a like on the video. It's fast, easy, and really helps the channel out. Subscribe for more Wonderlands content, but without further ado, let's get into it. Now, first off, I love this game, but it honestly has become a little stale for me in terms of content and farming. I do love the new stuff they are introducing and believe they are on the right track, but at a slow rate. First thing I would like to see, and I'm sure all of you guys can agree with me, is something we are all so used to, and that's dedicated farming. I love the barf bunnies, and the Wheel of Fate has honestly gotten a lot better and will improve over time, but general gear farming I believe should be separated from an activity. Currently we run the Chaos Chamber for loot over and over again. It would just feel more exciting to run a specific area or boss for a drop, and once you're satisfied, you then take it into the Chaos Chamber to have some fun with it, rather than using the Chaos Chamber 90% of the time for all things, farming, runs, just general playing. Secondly, I think it would be great if they added a slaughterhouse type activity. Now, I understand that the Chaos Chamber is similar, but I would like a true slaughterhouse. A small zone with progressively harder rounds, and every 10 rounds or so, you have a better chance to receive a reward if you want. Or you can decide to opt out of your current reward and keep progressing. The idea would be if you die, you lose everything. This way there is a more presenting challenge with a greater feeling of success. The third thing I would love to see is an update with the barf bunnies and Wheel of Fate where you can dump all crystals at once just so it's faster, and or for an increased drop. Example, you would dump 1,000 crystals at a time for a higher tier loot drop, or just all at once for a standard drop that just makes it a lot quicker to farm. Now I can see where this one can cause a problem, because let's say you dump 4,500 crystals all at once. The amount of loot that flies out of the barf bunny can really mess up frame rate and create other performance issues. That could be a problem, but this thing would be beautiful if that was the case. Another thing that I think would be great is just generally more story driven DLC. Now this is a big one for the community currently, and I don't really need to go too much into this, but just the fact that Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is set in the world it is, a fantasy world, it can really bring so much potential to story growth and overall amazing expansion. For instance, more dragon style enemies, maybe even a crazy war style mission, kind of like the one we see off to the side in Queen's Gate. Real medieval stuff, you know what I mean? I think that would be amazing. Also, more character building in general. You know, we get introduced to all these characters, and I want to know more of their backstory, more concepts of where they came from, how they got to be, things like that. Lastly, and I'm sure you can all agree with me on this one, I would love to see a new game plus mode like True Vault Hunter mode. In this game, it would be called True Fate Maker mode or something, I don't know. I think this would be great. I would love to run the story with my current character and gear and rise to a greater challenge with harder enemies and bosses. Maybe some debuffs and stuff like that, like we did have with True Vault Hunter mode. That would be cool. These are just thoughts and opinions, everyone, and don't get me wrong, I love Wonderlands and think it's an amazing addition to the franchise. I also do believe the game is still in its early stages of life, and know as well as hope the devs will push out some more great stuff like we know they have done so well with in the past with previous titles. I would love to hear your opinions on all the points I made, as well as what you would think would be amazing if they added into the game. I appreciate all of you guys for checking out the video. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. It helps the channel more than you know. Subscribe for more Wonderlands content. And as always, guys, stay happy, stay hyped, have a beautiful day, and good luck looting.